I need to express my opinion about Christianity, not because as a society I think anyone needs it. Society's dealt with Christianity and religion in the past, and there are other more important social issues on the plate right now. But just for me personally, I have both growing up within a church and within a specific community and subculture of Christianity, and also having the curiosity that I do about history and about, again, social issues. I don't know, lots of issues that the Bible addresses. So for both of those reasons, really, I think that I need to express my opinion. When you approach a churchgoer about Christianity, most of them think that their one church is the only one going to heaven. First of all, there is a heaven. There is, Jesus is the Son of God and all of that. The usual baggage that comes with Christian ideology. And their church is the only one going to heaven. This is indicative of just how close-minded Christians are. Not only do they not realize that there are a multitude of religions out there that arise from various cultures and ways of thought, but also, Christianity, goodness, has been splintered over the past 2,000 years. Christianity itself is you might say it was formed from a schism from Judaism, the Judaism of that time. So, people don't realize that, though. They seem to think there's one whole church, and it's the one that they happen to visit down the street every Sunday, which couldn't be further from the truth. But I also think it's wrong to call this a spectrum of believers and non-believers. It's really a bunch of rays pointing in different directions, and you've got extremists everywhere. Maybe there is a good way to draw it, but I haven't run across a good way to portray this, because we only have 3 dimensions in which to portray such relationships. And there are definitely more than 3 dimensions to this issue. So coming back later in my adult life to the issues that are brought up into the Bible, that's caused, seeing the other side of the coin. The atheism is not necessarily any organized kind of religion. It's not religion. It's not lack thereof. But there is an anti-Christian movement. There are people out there who will not accept any truth, whether if it happens to come from the Bible, or from churchgoers, from the culture of Christianity. None of these truths are acceptable to some people, and that's a shame, because I think that no matter what source the truth comes from, you should be able to accept it. And this is one of the hard truths of life. I don't think you should be an extremist in any direction. So for me, it's very interesting to go back to the Bible, and as, I don't know what you would call me, but as perhaps an agnostic and non-believer, someone who wishes to view the scriptures from a rational point of view, and not someone who is definitely not a fanatic or a follower of any religion. It's definitely interesting for me to go back, and that's another reason why I would like to plainly state my view, just again for myself. This is not for anybody else in particular, but just something I happen to be putting out there. So, and just in case anybody else is interested in this topic, I don't know, probably you have different ideas than I do. So, anyway, more on all this later.